Have you ever stopped to think about the incredible journey a tiny seed takes to become a beautiful, thriving plant? It starts so small, often unseen, needing just the right conditions fertile soil, water, sunlight to eventually blossom into something remarkable. In so many ways, our own bodies hold a similar miracle, especially when we consider the journey of bringing new life into the world, or simply understanding the intricate dance of reproduction. Sometimes, when we talk about growing a seed in the human sense, it brings up questions, maybe even anxieties. Perhaps you've heard stories that make it seem straightforward, or perhaps you've experienced the challenge of trying to conceive and found it far more complex than you ever imagined. It's quite common for people to feel a mix of excitement, hope, and sometimes a little confusion or frustration on this path. Many of us expect conception to happen quickly, almost effortlessly, and when it doesn't, it can lead to worry. We might feel pressure from well-meaning friends or family, or even from an internal clock ticking louder than we'd like. There's also a persistent misconception that fertility is solely a female concern, completely overlooking the equally vital role of male reproductive health. And often, we simply don't have a clear understanding of our own body's signals, especially the subtle cues related to fertility, leaving us feeling a bit in the dark. So let's explore this amazing process with a gentle curiosity, understanding that it's truly a testament to our body's wisdom and resilience. When we talk about growing a seed in the context of human reproduction, we're really talking about two very special seeds: the egg, which comes from the female body, and the sperm, which comes from the male body. For a seed to grow, it needs two things to come together: the egg and the sperm. The female body typically releases one mature egg each month from one of her ovaries. This event is called ovulation. This egg then travels down a narrow tube, called the fallopian tube, waiting for a short window of time, usually about 12 to 24 hours, to be fertilized. Meanwhile, the male body produces millions of sperm. During sexual intercourse, these tiny sperm embark on an incredible journey, swimming upstream through the cervix, into the uterus, and finally into the fallopian tubes, all hoping to meet that single waiting egg. It's truly a race, and usually, only one sperm successfully penetrates the egg. This moment, where the sperm and egg unite, is called fertilization. Once fertilized, this newly formed cell, now a single-celled embryo, begins to divide rapidly. It continues its journey down the fallopian tube towards the uterus, which we can think of as the fertile soil or nest where it will hopefully take root and grow. For this soil to be ready, the lining of the uterus needs to be thick and rich with nutrients. Hormones, like estrogen and progesterone, play a crucial role in preparing this soft, welcoming bed. About 6 to 12 days after fertilization, the tiny embryo attempts to burrow itself into this uterine lining in a process called implantation. If successful, this marks the beginning of a pregnancy, and the journey of growth truly begins. From this point, the embryo will continue to develop, slowly forming all the structures that will eventually become a baby. But beyond the fascinating biology, there are other important elements that contribute to healthy seed growth. Whether you're actively trying to conceive or simply nurturing your overall reproductive well-being, think of it like a gardener tending to their plants. Firstly, our general health plays a huge role. Eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins provides your body with the essential nutrients it needs. Think of it as providing the best possible nutrients for the soil of your body. Regular, moderate exercise is also beneficial, as it helps maintain a healthy weight and reduces stress, but too much strenuous exercise can sometimes have an impact too, so balance is key. Avoiding harmful substances like smoking, excessive alcohol, and recreational drugs is also crucial, as these can negatively affect both egg and sperm quality, as well as the uterine environment. Secondly, managing stress is incredibly important. The journey of trying to conceive, or even just thinking about it, can be emotionally taxing. Chronic stress can influence hormone levels, potentially affecting ovulation or sperm production. Finding healthy ways to cope, through mindfulness, yoga, talking to a trusted friend or professional, or simply engaging in hobbies you love, can make a significant difference. Thirdly, understanding your own body is empowering. For those with ovaries, tracking your menstrual cycle, learning to recognize the signs of ovulation, like changes in cervical mucus or using ovulation predictor kits, can help you understand your fertile window. For those with testes, being aware of overall health and lifestyle factors that support sperm health is equally vital. Whether you're actively trying to conceive, simply curious about your body, or reflecting on the broader aspects of health and creation, understanding this process is a powerful form of self-awareness. It teaches us about patience, about the incredible complexity of life, and about the interconnectedness of our physical and emotional well-being. Remember, every journey is unique. If you've been trying to conceive for a while without success, generally, if you're under 35 and have been trying for a year, or over 35 and have been trying for 6 months, it's absolutely okay and wise to reach out to a healthcare professional. They can offer guidance, explore any potential challenges, and provide support. There are many resources and options available, and you don't have to navigate this path alone. Ultimately, growing a seed in life isn't just about reproduction. It's also about nurturing ourselves, our relationships, and our dreams with care, knowledge, and kindness. By taking good care of our bodies and minds, and by staying open to learning and seeking support, we create the most fertile ground for whatever seeds we wish to grow in our lives.